Alright, hello everyone, Simon here, welcome back to Hearthstone. And the Voyage to the Sunken City expansion has been released. Let's buy packs open. Oh, it's a new year too. Let's see how badly this nerfs or just breaks all my decks, right? So first of all, Happy New Year to Hearthstone. Year of the Hydra, the cards you can use in standard change each year. Alright, we know this already. Standard, the following sets are now wild: Ashes of Outland, Scholarman's Academy, Madness at the Darkwind Fair. I don't really remember what cards I used from those. Oh, all the corrupt cards are gone. All the corrupt cards are gone. What do we do with those? I don't remember. Oh, all my decks are wild now. So what are the decks?
Only for wild.
Yeah, no, dude. Can you just let me look at my deck? Hold on. My collection. Can buy 63 packs, 67 packs I mean. So the most effective decks I have really is the Pirate Warrior and the Burn Shaman, which is pretty aggro. So which of these can we not convert to standard? Alright, we lost Lord Baroff, we lost Sword Eater. It's actually not bad. That's only 2. We can just keep going with the old pirate deck. Pirate deck is still fine. That's cool. So the Burn Shaman, all the other decks don't really work. I mean, I don't have any confidence. Convert to standard. Oh. Oh. That needs a more help. This needs more help, Burn Shaman. So I'm probably gonna have to look at those decks later on. For now though, let us buy packs. 67 packs. Voyage to the Sunken City bundle rank 1. Why are there ranks to there are ranks to how much money you pay? And you can straight up buy golden packs. Alright, that's good news, okay. Alright, these. Gonna go ahead and 50 of those. And then 17 more of those. And let's open these packs. Let's see what we get out of this. So the standard set has also changed. What is this?
Golden.
Oh, that's new. Trench Stalker, attack 3 different random enemies. Battle Cry. Battle Cry, attack 3 different random enemies. Interesting. After a hero attacks Dredge, if it's a beast, reduces cost by 2. Dredge, if it's a spell, reduces cost by 3. Oh, this is pretty good. So the 0 mana Dredge, this is basically a 0 mana draw a card, right? Oh, well, actually no, it's not. Dredge means you pull it up from the bottom of your deck to the top of your deck. This is 0 mana, reduce the cost of a card by 3. Oh, this is less good. There is a card that says Dredge, and then if it's a thing, draw it. So that's basically 0 mana, draw a card. That's a different card. Battle Cry, the next spell you play costs 1 less. This doesn't seem very good, does it? Oh, it's all classes. Oh, maybe that's good. Some classes don't really have spell discounts. Excavation Specialist, Battlecry Dredge reduces cost by 1. That's kinda cool. If it's after your hero attacks Dredge, if it's a beast, reduces cost by 2. This is pretty good. You can dredge twice, and you can reduce a thing by 4 mana. Man, some of these dredge mechanics are pretty good. Even if you don't have anything specific at the bottom. So some of these, the new mechanic is you put things at the bottom of your deck and you dredge them back up. But you can dredge even if you don't actually bury anything. Dredge combo, draw a card. Oh, that's good, it's like a 1 mana draw a card. Oh wait, no. 1 mana dredge and draw, so you draw exactly what you dredge. Dredge and then draw a card, right? So you pull it to the top and then you draw it as well. You know what, a lot of these dredge mechanics, I think actually aggro is going to be strong. Cause a lot of Battlecry Dredge, if it's a minion or a weapon, give it +1/+1. It's not bad, right? Battlecry, gain +1/+1 for each spell you've cast this turn. Is Priest gonna cast a lot of spells? Naga, 2 mana 2/3 Naga spell damage. Not sure if that's really gonna work. Because spell damage, you really have to play the spells immediately. Otherwise, it's not likely to survive, right? So you're gonna have to spend 2 mana and then get as much damage out of that as possible. Usually, spell damage. If you get spell damage on like a 1 mana thing, that's pretty good because you can like spend 1 mana. And then you have 9 more mana to do the spells, right? Baba Naga, if you cast a spell while holding this, deal 3 damage. So the Nagas, a lot of them, if you do something while you're holding it, well, I guess the Nagas are designed for like having a lot of cards in hand, because you have to hold this, do something else, and then you get the bonus. After your hero attacks, do 1 damage to all enemies. Pirate. That's not bad. Destroy a weapon, then draw cards equal to its attack. That's interesting. It's a fire spell for warrior. Destroy your weapon, draw cards equal to its attack. Very aggressive, right? But I mean, very interesting. So either you're gonna have to judge, like, is it more worthwhile to draw the cards or to like hit your opponent in the face? But it's potentially like 2 mana draw 4 cards, potentially. But you sacrifice the weapon. Very interesting, like it's a trade-off. Trade-offs are very interesting. Right, like if a card is just plain good, you just play it, you don't have to think about it. But every time it's a trade-off, you have to think about it, right? Very interesting. Trench Surveyor, Battlecry Dredge if it's a mech droid. So see this one. It's basically 2 mana 3/2 draw a card. Right, if you have enough mechs in your deck, it's basically just 2 mana draw a card and get a 3/2. Pretty good. Like any dredge that has draw as well, I think is very strong. Battlecry Dredge, if it's a minion, give it this minion's attack and health. Oh, that's not good. That's awful. Isn't this awful? Because it's only a 2/2. If it's a minion, give it this minion's attack and health. Not give it this minion's cost. Like if you make it cost 2. So if you like pull up a big minion, it becomes a 2/2. Like you pull up a 9 mana minion, it's a 9 mana 2/2. I mean, I get it. Well, actually, no, I don't get it. It's a battle cry, so you can't like if it's a death rattle, you can play it, buff it, and then when it dies, it. But no, it's a battle cry, so you have to pre-buff it, and then what is this? How is this supposed to work? This is the dumbest thing I've ever seen, right? It's that you give something else 2/2. Draw your 2 lowest cost minions. Oh, for 4 mana. 4 mana draw 2. This better be some crazy ass combo. Like those two minions need to win the game for you. 4 mana draw 2 is awful. Unless like there's two very specific things that just wins you the game, right? 1 mana 4/4, interesting. Rush, starts dormant. After you've cast 5 mana's worth of spells, awaken. That's not bad. Not bad. I mean, you have to cast spells, sure, but it's a 1 mana 4/4. Can we get multiple copies of this? Can we like just like put down 7 of these and then play a spell and then they're all awake? 6 mana 3/7, Taunt, Battlecry, swap the cost of a random spell in each player's hand. That sounds awful. For this stat line, that sounds awful. Spell Coiler, Battlecry, if you've cast a spell while holding this, discover a spell. Pretty good. For Mage too. 5 mana 4/3, Battlecry, draw 3 Murlocs. It's a Murloc. Murloc that draws Murlocs. Well, you better win the game with those Murlocs. Cause, you know, 5 mana 4/3, I mean if you... Murlocs are generally cheap. If you get to 5 mana, you're likely to have an empty hand at that point and you just use this to refill. Okay, I get it. Murloc deck is gonna be aggro, right? Very aggressive. Asheron Defector. Rush Death Rider, put a Sunken Defector on the bottom of your deck. Right, so these are the things that push the puts sunken things. What is the Sunken Defector? We have no idea. If you cast a spell while holding this, deal 3 damage. Oh, we've seen that before. Battlecry Dredge. I'm not sure we need this. Selfish Shellfish, 4 mana 7/7. Hahaha, the memes! Death Rattle, your opponent draws 2 cards. You know what? It might be fine. I mean, 4 mana 7/7, you might just win the game. And it doesn't matter if they draw 2 cards if they die, right? Like if this sticks on the board for 2 turns and you just do 14 damage to the face, yeah, you can have the 2 cards. I don't care if you draw 2 cards. This might be OP. 4 mana 4/3 Glaive Shark. If your hero attack this turn, deal 2 damage to all enemies. Oh. Alright. And it's Demon Hunter, so it's pretty easy to just, you know, hero power. Punch them in the face. And then do 2 damage AoE on 5 mana, right? Pretty decent. Alright, an epic. What do we have? Chum Bucket. 2 mana. Give all Murlocs in your hand +1/+1. Repeat for each Murloc you control. Oh. Is Murloc Warlock a thing? This is an epic card though. Epic cards are actually kind of rarer than legendaries. Because there are more of them. So the chances that you don't get the epic you need is quite high. If we get the other copy of this, we definitely will make a Murloc Warlock, I think. If we only have 1 copy of this, maybe not. Whispers of the Deep. 1. Silence a friendly minion. Then deal damage equal to its attack randomly split among all enemy minions. I mean, you pair this with the Selfish Shellfish. 5 mana, 7/7, deal 7 damage. Pretty OP. 1 mana, add 3 1/1 Piranha Swarmers to your hand. Why? Why? Do you want to play the 1/1s immediately? Like, what are Piranha Swarmers? Sea Scout Operator, Battlecry, if you control a mech, summon 2 2/1 Mecha Fish. But she is herself not a mech. Asheron Trident, Death Rider will put a Sunken Trident on the bottom of your deck. I wonder if these are good enough to put the dredge stuff in, or to like hold the dredge cards just to wait for these. Might not be, right? That might be why there are so many dredge cards, is that you don't actually hold the dredge cards, you just play them opportunistically. Okay, so there is the Piranha Swarmer, Rush. After you've summoned the Piranha Swarmer, gain 1 attack. Okay, I see. So... Alright, so you play 1. It's a 1-1. You play the other one, it's a 2-1 and a 1-1. You play a third one, it's a 3-1, 2-1, 1-1. And so on. How many Piranha Swarmers can you get? Alright, 3 mana from the dead. Reduce the cost of a bottom 5 cards in your deck by 3, then dredge. That's great. Holy crap, that's great. I mean, they are at the bottom of your deck, but if you just stack a whole lot of dredge cards in your deck anyway, then you're gonna dredge them all up eventually. Like you play 2 of these, they reduce by 6, and you just dredge them up and you play them for free. Predation, 3 mana, deal 3 damage, cost 0 if you've played a Naga while holding this. That's, I mean, if you have a Naga deck, that's gonna be real easy. 1 Gone Fishing, dredge combo, draw a card. Yeah, so this one, basically just 1 mana, draw a card. 1 mana, 3-1, Battle Cry, deal 1 damage. Probably not very good. It is a pirate. Does Rogue have pirate synergy? Oh, I guess if you have, what's his name, Mr. Smite, it would be like a 1 mana deal 4 damage to face, which is not bad. It's not amazing, but it's not bad. But you have to have Mr. Smite on the board. So Mech Mage might be a thing. I'm just gonna, you know what? I'm gonna wait for the legendaries, and I'm gonna build decks around the legendaries. I think I also need to check this the basic set for this standard rotation, just to see what the legendaries there are. Murkwater Scribe. The next spell you play costs 1 less. Again, not sure if that's any good. 2. Oh, this is the next spell you play. So you can bank this. So you play this on turn 2, and then on turn 3 you keep the discount. You can bank this for several turns. Gives us a Shara, draw a card. If you play a Naga while holding this, do it again. Sweet. 2 mana, draw 2. Pretty good, right? 3 mana, 2-4, dominant for 1 turn, rush poisonous. Okay, that's not bad. Rush poisonous. I mean, yeah, no, that's pretty good. You just threaten anything they put down, especially on turn 3, right? You play this, and then if they play this selfish shellfish, it just dies to this. This is basically anti-selfish shellfish technology. Is right. This. If everybody plays the format of 7/7, then everybody else will play this. After hero attack, draw a pirate. Is pirate row gonna be a thing? After hero attacks, draw a pirate. You're gonna draw a whole lot of pirates. This is, as long as this thing sticks on the board, the effect stays. Is there gonna be an aggro pirate rogue? I mean, along with is it Mr. Smite? Mr. Smith? Who's the guy that charges all your pirates? Could you win the game by turn 6? A Sharon Windcatcher, Divine Shield Battlecry. Put a Sunken Windcatcher on the bottom of your deck. We need to see what the Sunken cards look like. A Sharon Saber, Rush Death Rattle, put a Sunken Saber on the bottom of your deck. So every class has a Sunken, has a Sharon thing. Not sure if it's good enough to play, but we'll find out. Sharon Sentinel, this is even all classes. Taunt Death Rattle, put a Sunken Sentinel on the bottom of your deck. Another epic. 2 mana 2/2. Outcast, reduce the cost of the left and rightmost cards in your hand by 1. Not bad. I mean, if you're playing Naga Hunter, you definitely play this, right? Just a discount by 2. Basically, it's a free mana. It's a free 2/2. Not the best card in the world, but good. 2-02 Naval Mine. Death Rattle deal 4 damage to an enemy hero. Do we have Death Rattle copying effects? Gangplank Diver, dormant for 1 turn, rush, immune while attacking. Oh. Immune while attacking and rush. Very interesting. It costs 5 and it's only rush, but it is pirate. Oh, you can play this? And then the next turn you play Mr. Smite. So then it's not a rush, it's a charge. And then you charge into the face. Right, this is 5, right? And then the other one is 6. Alright, there's our first legendary, and this tells me that we need to build a Naga Demon Hunter. Right, because our first legendary is... Yeah, that's right, Jumper. The first legendary. Naga... Let me write this down. Naga Demon Hunter. Immune while attacking. After you cast a spell, attack the lowest health enemy. Very interesting. So we need to play Naga Demon Hunter, but you also need spells. Attack the lowest health enemy, which the funny thing is, if they don't have any minions, or if their hero is low on health, then their hero is going to be the lowest health enemy. And then you just hit them in the face. Can you just like... Is there any way for us to copy a lot of these and then just do a one-turn kill with a lot of small spells? Can you imagine if you somehow copy this on the board and you just play small spells and it just hits them in the face over and over again? Not sure if that's gonna work, but it'll be funny if it does. Guard the city, gain 3 mana, summon 2/3 Naga with taunt. 2 mana 2/3 with taunt is also already kinda good, but you also gain 3 mana. Not bad. Not bad at all. Draw your 2 lowest cost minions. Actually, now that I think about it, Naga's cheap. Swordfish, Battlecry, Dredge. If it's a pirate, give this weapon and the pirate +2 attack. Alright, well, I mean, that's definitely going into Pirate Rogue. Handmaiden. Battlecry. If you cast 3 spells while holding this, draw 3 cards. Okay. That's kinda difficult though, because you cast 3 spells. Because a Naga deck, if you're playing a Naga deck, you would want to have a sufficient number of Naga in it, right? And then you also have to have a sufficient number of spells. Shan Sentinel, I don't know what the Sentinels, I don't know what the Shan cards do yet, really. Click Clocker, Divine Shield Battlecry, give a random mech in your hand +1/+1. Good. Seems good. You would play this in the mech deck. It's basically 1 mana 2/2 because it buffs the other guy, and then also Divine Shield. Battlecry, put a Sunken Scavenger in the bottom of your deck. Yeah, I don't know what these Shine cards do. I need to see what the Sunken versions actually do. Oh, there you go, another one! Another one! Paladin, Kotori Lightblade. After you cast a holy spell on this, cast it again on another friendly minion. That's less likely to happen. I mean, the Naga Demon Hunter is obvious. This, I don't know what to do about this one. After you cast a holy spell on this, cast it again on another friendly minion. It needs to be zoo and buff, like you need to have multiple minions on the board. And then you need to have buff spells. So... I don't know. Zoo... Buff... Paladin... I don't know how to make that work. Amalgam of the Deep. Choose a friendly minion, discover a minion of the same minion type. Alright, so deck just goes into any tribe-based deck. I think that's the only amalgam this expansion. Trench Surveyor, Battlecry Dredge if it's a mech, draw it. Right, so this is basically, I've seen this before. Basically a 2-mana draw card and get a 3/2. Immortalize in Stone, summon a 1/2, 2/4, and 4/8 elemental with taunt. Okay. 7 mana, 7/14 with taunt. And their elementals. The other guy is when you cast a holy spell on this minion, cast it again on a friendly minion. So it doesn't count this. It's a holy spell, but you don't cast it on the minion. That other guy, that legendary is very specific. I'm not sure if I can make that work. Deal 3 damage to an enemy, summon a 5/5 shark with rush. Oh. Hey, that's really good. For 6 mana? Drag below, deal 4 damage to a minion, give your opponent an abyssal curse. Not too sure what the curse does. Battlecry Dredge, if it's a minion, give it... Oh, this one, I don't know if that's any good at all. One mana 4/1 beast, dormant for 1 turn, rush. Interesting. 5 mana 5/2, Battlecry Dredge, Boneglaive. It's a battle cry. It's not every time you attack you dredge, so you only get 1 dredge. Reduce the cost of the bottom cards of your deck by 3, we've seen that before. Battlecry, give your opponent an abyssal curse. Is an abyssal curse a thing? Hey, Hava. Deal 4 damage to enemy hero, death rattle. Anchored Totem, 2 mana 0/3. After you summon a 1-cost minion, give it +2/+1. Holy crap! Okay. Shaman and Murloc Shaman is a thing, isn't it? Or is it Murloc Warlock? How many 1-cost minions can you play in Shaman? Deal 2 damage to an enemy. If you've played a Naga while holding this, choose a second target. 1 mana 4 damage, sounds good. How has this got anything good yet? I got 2 legendaries so far. I guess I'm gonna make a Naga Demon Hunter. I got a Demon Hunter legendary, that's the Naga one. And I got a Paladin legendary, but I don't know what to do with it. 3 mana, so this is a great Murloc. Rush Poisonous. This is so good. Bloodstained Vilephin, Battlecry Dredge. If it's a Murloc, change its cost to health instead of mana. Okay. One mana Demon Hunter, multi-strike. Give your hero +2 attack this turn. They may attack an additional enemy minion. What does that mean? So they may attack twice, but the second time is minion only? Is that what it means? So you can like attack face and attack minion? Or you can attack 2 minions? Is that right? Bubblebot Battlecry gives your other max Divine Shield and... Whoa, wait, hold up. Give your other max, plural, Divine Shield and Taunt. Isn't this super OP? 4 mana 4/4? If you have a lot of stuff on the board, you get 6 Divine Shields? Isn't this super OP? Maybe it's a mech paladin. But I need to play holy spells. Void Guild, Death Rattle, give all Murlocs in your hand +1/+1. Okay, so there's a Murloc Warlock going on. Sharding Gardens, give all minions in your hand +1/+1. Put a Sunken Gardens in the opponent of your deck. Not sure how that works. Rock Bottom, summon a 1/1 Murloc, then Dredge. If it's also a Murloc, summon one more. Isn't that kind of good? Turn 1, 2 1/1s, and also Dredge. Fillet Fighter. Oh yeah, 1 mana, deal 1 damage. If it survives, 1 mana, deal 4 damage. What is this? Rush starts dormant after you've cast 5. Oh yeah, we've seen this before. 1 mana 4/4. But it's dormant. Seracat's Cultist. Battlecry, give your opponent an Abyssal Curse. I need to find out what the curses do. I'm not entirely sure. I need to find out also what all the sunken stuff do. Another epic Paladin this time. Scan the bottom 5 cards of your deck, draw any mechs found this way, then shuffle your deck. Very interesting. Very interesting. I mean, potentially 2 mana draw 5, or potentially 2 mana draw 0. However, it says Abyssal Curse is being used a lot already. Is it super annoying? It probably is. I think it's gonna be a mech paladin. But I don't know how that, because the legendary that I got is not a mech. So it doesn't synergize with all the mech stuff. However, it says it's a +2 damage when held in hand. The next curses add +2 each time. They disappear after 3 turns if you don't play them. So each time you get cursed, it's 2 more damage. Right. So if you just hold on to them, it does 6 damage. It starts at 1, adds 1 for every other curse. Well, I mean, 2 seems a lot. I mean, I get it. I get why it's good, because you force your opponent to play them, otherwise they take a lot of damage over time. Maybe the first one you don't have to play, but definitely like the third or the fourth you kind of have to get rid of them, otherwise you take way too much damage, right? Right. If you've cast a spell while holding this, your next spell casts twice. Oh, this is really good for... Isn't Quest Hunter even more powerful now? I mean, it was already annoying. Quest Hunter is annoying because it's not interactive, is the way how Blizzard says it. Is that it just uses its spells to remove your minions. It doesn't play any minions of its own. So there's no way to like counter the Spell Hunter. 3 mana, draw a Naga and a spell. I think they've made Spell Hunter too good, is what I think. Alright, we've seen the rest of those before. Reefwalker, Battlecry, and Death Rattle. Summon a 1/1 Piranha Swarmer. Oh, Piranha Swarmer is gonna be a thing. It might be a thing. It's gonna be one of these decks where if the opponent doesn't have any removal, they just die, right? If you just like Piranha Swarmer, fill the board with them. And if they don't have like a board clear, by turn 4 or something, they just die to all the Piranhas. Especially if you have anything that buffs your entire board. maybe Piranhas are gonna work. Naga's Pride, summon 2/2 Lionfish. If you play the Naga while holding this, give them 1/1. 3 mana 6/6, very interesting. Miracle Growth, draw 3 cards, 7 mana, draw 3 cards, summon a plant with taunt and stats equal to your hand size. Okay, So if somehow your hand is empty, you draw 3 cards and get a 3/3 taunt for 7 mana. Which is not great, but not too bad. 2 mana, 5 mana, draw 3, yeah, it's not too bad. It's not great. If you somehow have 7 cards in hand, draw 3, get 10 cards in hand, you get a 10/10 plan. Very interesting Miracle Growth. But I wonder if that's gonna work. Because it seems too slow, right? Mech Paladin, Divine Shield, Battlecry, put a Sunken Mooncatcher. Bottom of your deck. After you summon a mech, gain 1/1. Oh, that's very interesting. That goes into your Mech Paladin, I guess. Queen's Guard, gain +1/+1 for each spells you've cast this turn. I mean, how many spells can you cast in a turn? Because a 1/1 buff is worth like 1 mana, right? I guess you can just play this on 2 and it's a 2 mana 2/3. If you have like 10 mana, play, I don't know, 3 spells and then this, it's a 2 mana 5/6. But then if you're on 10 mana, 5/6 is not that good. Like 1/1 is not enough, I feel like. But maybe if it's 2/2 it'd be like way too overpowered. Says, doesn't Priest have that card that adds every spell you play to your hand and it costs 0? I haven't seen it yet. Is it epic? I mean, it's no good if you don't have the card. That might work with Queen's Guard. Yeah, I mean, it might be a combo, a rare combo that I haven't got the card for yet. Alright, we've seen these guys before. Epic Shaman Bioluminescence, give your minion spell damage +1. 3 mana, give your minions spell damage +1. This seems optimistic, right? You have to have minions, and then you have to play this, and then you have to have spells that do damage, right? This is like the middle step of like a 3-step process, and if any of those steps are missing, then it doesn't do anything. This seems very optimistic. Like you have to assemble all the puzzle pieces, right? I mean, conceivably, if you somehow have 7 guys on the board and you play this, then all your spells do 7 more damage. Like, you can imagine it's super powerful, but you have to assemble all the pieces to make this work. And I'm just not sure how reliable it is. How many minions do you need for this to be like way crazy OP? 3 damage spell, 3 mana spell damage 3, 3 mana spell damage 4. I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't know about this. 5 mana, flip a friends, choose one, summon a 6/6 Orca with taunt, or 6 1/1 otters with rush. That sounds funny to me. Do you want to fight a 6/6 with taunt or 6 1/1s with rush? It's very interesting, right? Like, because it works if you're playing token druid, and it also works if you're playing big druid, right? It's either big druid or token druid, and it works for both. Blackscale Brute, taunt Battlecry. If you have a weapon equipped, summon a 5/6 Naga with rush. Holy butts! If you have a weapon equipped, 7 mana, 10/12, half of which is taunt, the other half is rush. 7 mana, 10/12. But you have to have a weapon equipped. Draw 2 minions, swap their stats. What do you mean stats? Is it just the health and attack, or is it also cost? Battlecry, your next spell this turn costs 0. I mean, it's basically 3 mana draw 2 minions, which is possibly just plain good. Swiftscale Trickster, your next spell this turn costs 0. That's interesting. But it's 4 mana 2/2, so basically it's a 1 mana guy. 1 mana 2/2. So your spell needs to cost more than 3 mana. Oh, wait a minute. This is 4. Does Rogue have any enormous spell that just win the game? Right? If Rogue has an enormous spell that just wins the game, on turn 4 you play this and you play a... How is this? Oh, I was thinking of Tamsin Roan. A Warlock card, not Priest. Okay. Yeah. I was wondering. By the way, Tamsin Roan already breaks games. I like, she is so annoying to play against. So if does Rogue have any? So now they basically can't play. They can't print any big Rogue spells, because otherwise this would just win the game on turn 4. This seems super dangerous, right? 6 mana, 5 for Mothership Rush. Death Rattle will summon 2 random mechs that cost 3 or less. Oh, that's fun. It's a Death Rattle. It's got Rush. It's Death. Oh, it's cost 3 or less. Well, I mean, it's fun, but is it good? It's okay, I guess. You probably just want to do this, right? In a mech deck. 3 mana Treasure Guards, Taunt, Death Rattle to draw a card. That sounds great. 3 mana 1/5 Taunt if you want to play a slow deck. Scalding Geyser. 1 mana deal 2 damage dredge. Isn't that kind of good? I mean, it's not amazing, but it's 1 mana deal 2 damage. That's fine, right? 1 mana 2 damage. And then you also pick the next card you draw. Green Thumb Gardener. Battlecry, refresh empty mana crystals equal to the cost of the most expensive spell in your hand. Okay. So you basically guarantee yourself able to play that spell. But this thing itself costs 6. So you imagine... Let's imagine you have a 10 mana spell. You play a 4 mana thing. You play this, on turn 10 you play the 4 mana thing, you play this, and then you play the 10 mana spell. So you at best you can get like 20... Wait, you can get 2 copies of this. Play a 4 mana thing, play this, play another 4 mana thing, play the other copy of this, and then play the 10 mana spell. You can get 30 mana off in 1 turn. Can you win the game with a 4 mana thing, refresh, 4 mana thing, refresh, 10 mana thing? Can you get a 1 turn kill combo out of that? Does this break the game? Not sure. A Sharn Scroll. Discover a Fire, Frost, or Nature spell. Put a Sunken Scroll on the bottom of your deck. Interesting. Battlecry Dredge, Sunken Sweeper. We need to find out what these Sunken spells are. Flip a Friend is so funny. I think the idea of it is really funny. Battlecry and Death Rattle. Summon a 1/1 Piranha Swarmer. Have we seen all the commons? I feel like we have. Isn't that the 3rd time we've seen this? Taunt Battlecry. Swap the cost of a random spell in each player's hand. We've seen that before too. I wonder if Piranha Shaman is gonna work. Maybe it is. Seafloor Gateway. Draw a mech. Reduce the cost of mechs in your hand by 1. potentially very powerful if you like have a whole hand full of mechs. Piranha Poacher, at the end of your turn, add a 1/1 Piranha Swarmer to your hand. Oh, you get one at the end of every turn. I'm interested in this. I don't think it's good, but I think it's very interesting. Piranha Shaman. It's probably not good. I mean, it sounds like one of these decks where if you get lucky and your opponent just fails to draw a board clear, you just put out a whole lot of piranhas and then you win by turn 5 or 6 or something. It sounds like one of those decks. And it's like, and they're all like rares and commons, so it's like if you're like new to the game, you don't have a lot of legendaries, you don't have a lot of powerful cards or rare cards, you can always sneak in some wins with this cheesy rush aggro deck, right? Maybe that's what it is. And like if you get lucky, you win. If you don't get lucky, well, you just roll again. It's one of these things where it's cheap. It sometimes wins. It's not very good, but it sometimes wins. And if you're just lucky, then you just win. Seen all those before? I think we've got all the comments by now. Another epic shaman. Battlecry 7 mana 5/4. Battlecry, cast a copy of a Fire, Frost, and Nature spell in your hand. Targets chosen randomly. A copy. Which, if they're, I mean, I don't know. Random. Targets chosen randomly. Wait, targets chosen randomly, they can hit your own guy. I was thinking like if they're all just direct damage, you can hit them in the face. It doesn't say it targets your enemies. You can target yourself. You can just do direct damage to your own face. What? What? How are you supposed to make that work? What? Targets chosen randomly? I don't know how that's gonna work. Demon Hunter, Naga, 6 mana 2/6. The stats are awful. Taunt Battlecry, if you've cast 3 spells or holding this, summon 2 copies of this. So what? It's a 6 mana 6/18? Summon 2 copies of this? So it's like 2 more copies, right? But they're not attacking, like they're defensive. So why would Naga Demon Hunter want so much taunt? And it's on 6 mana, and only if you cast 3 spells while you're holding it. Isn't that too slow? I don't know. Crutch Claw Enforcer, if you've cast a spell holding this, draw a Naga. I thought Nagas were supposed to be faster than that, because there's a lot of draw. Alright, seen all those before. However, it seems to work well with the other cards provided in deck, says Hava. I won that with that card in the Brawl. Oh, what's the Brawl? Is the Brawl the recipes? That'd be nice. Naga's Pride. Summon 2/2 Lionfish. If you play Naga while holding this, give them +1/+1. I've seen this before. I mean, 6 mana 6/18 is obviously good stats for the cost, right? I'm not saying it's bad, I'm just saying it seems slow compared to the other Naga stuff. A Shrine Ritual, silence a minion, and summon a copy of it. Oh, wow. And then put a Sunken Ritual on the bottom of your deck. And a copy of it. There is a 4 mana 7/7 in this game, by the way. If you coin out the 4 mana 7/7 on turn 2 and then play this on turn 3, that's another 4 mana 7/7. Holy Maki roll. Restore 2 health, repeatable this turn. Interesting, but not that helpful. Because healing, I mean, it's healing is healing, but you don't do damage with healing. Is there any way to convert this to face damage on your opponent and like deal 20 damage to your opponent's face with this? Can we do that? Is it something that damages the opponent's face on heal? I've seen all those before. Seen all those before, so now we're looking for epics and legendaries. This is the second copy I have of this. Radar detector. Scan the bottom 5 cards of your deck, draw any mechs. So I'm going to play a mech paladin, I guess. I just don't know if I have the right cards for it. Twin Fin Twin. 3 mana 2/1 Murloc. Rush Battle Cry, summon a copy of this. If somehow you can buff this in your hand, that'll be amazing. Or anything that buffs Murlocs on the board. I haven't gotten any of the Colossal cards, by the way. I wonder if that's going to be a problem. Alright, okay, there you go. Colossal. A Priest Beast. Colossal 1 Lifesteal. Blackwater Behemoth. How's that gonna work? How's that gonna work? How is this? It seems to be a lot of aggro zoo type card. Yeah. I mean, the big cards are legendaries, tokens. Yeah, there are big cards, but they're all legendary, so we don't get a lot of them, however. For example, the Colossus. This is really not good. Like, I've got a legendary for Demon Hunter, for Paladin, and now for a Priest, and I have no idea how to use this. What do I use this for? How do I build a... It's a beast. How do I build a deck around this guy? I don't know. What the... Priest? Priest? Let me write that down. Priest? Question mark? How is this? I mean, a lot of small, cheap rush cards like the Nagas. Yeah. Yeah, there are a lot of those. I wonder if that really matters though, however. The thing is, if you're playing aggro, you do need a lot of small, cheap cards. Whereas if you're playing control, you only need a few big cards to win the game. Right. So maybe this is correct. Right. Alright, I'm pretty sure we have all the rares and commons. So we don't have to look at any of those. Well, actually, no, I don't have, because isn't this the first time I've seen this? Shimmering Sunfish. Battle Cry. If you're holding a holy spell, gain Taunt and Divine Shield. 3 mana 2/5 Taunt Divine Shield's kinda good. So holy... That's a beast though, it's not a... I don't know how to make any of this work. I don't know how to make the Priest or the Paladin legendary work. Whirlpool. Destroy all minions and all copies of them wherever they are. Isn't that overkill? Destroy all minions and all copies of them. Why? For 9 mana. I don't even know. You don't want to hit your own guys. Imagine playing like a mirror match and you just destroy all your own guys. Wizard Cassie, what would you in custom designs? No, I wouldn't. Is that an ad? Is it a bot? Is it an ad bot? It's an ad bot, right? Oh, you're not a bot? You're doing this you're doing this manually? Okay. Thank you for the offer. I'm surprised you're not a bot. Your next spell this turn costs 0. If you cast spell holding this, deal 3 damage. Alright, we've seen all this before. Seen all those guys before. Aquatic Form, this is the first time I've seen this, right? Dredge, if you have the mana to play the card this turn, draw it. So this one, it's basically 0 mana draw a card. Cause you wouldn't dredge at the beginning of the game, right? 0 mana dredge and draw, this is kinda good. But I guess you have to build the right deck for it. Silence a friendly minion. Oh, it's a Silence Priest? Silence Priest? Silence a friendly minion. Silence Priest. Epic Wayward Sage, outcast, reduce the cost of the left and rightmost cards in your hand by 1. We've seen that before. And it's oh, we got a second copy of this. Alright, I think my most complete deck is gonna be the Naga Demon Hunter. Piranha Poacher, at the end of your turn add a Piranha Swarm into your hand. I wanna see if the Piranhas actually work in Java. Alright, the second copy of Aquatic Form. I also wonder if I should be using my dust, because I've never used my dust. And maybe I should. Let me just see how much dust I get from dusting everything, all the duplicates from this. After you cast a spell, gain 1 attack until your next turn. What's the other thing called? Mana Addict is +2 attack. But it's until the end of your turn, not until your next turn. This just seems like a bad Mana Addict, right? I don't know, maybe it is, maybe it's not. Coral Keeper. Summon a 3/3 elemental for each spell school you've cast this game. How many spell schools are there? I mean, conceivably you get 3 elementals? 4 elementals? Which is like a 12/12, 5 mana 15/16. Might be good. But that would be at the end of the game. After you've cast all your spells. 3 spell schools? 4 spell schools? From the death, reduce the cost of the bottom 5 cards. I've seen that before. I wonder if we just put that into any deck. Spite Lash Siren. After playing a Naga, refresh to 2 mana crystals, then switch to a spell. So a Naga spell Siren, and if everything costs less than 2, you just play this infinitely. Oh, you need to draw cards though. I guess you would have card draw spells and then Nagas. So you're like spell to draw and then you play the Naga, you spell to draw, play the Naga. Seen those before. Harpoon Gun, Selfish Shellfish, Spell Coiler. I've seen all those before. Alright, we got 3... Oh, I only got 3 legendaries this time. Well, that's not good. 3 legendaries. And most of them I don't know what to do with. Awkward. So how much does it cost to craft a legendary anyway? It costs 1600, and dusting, I get 785 dust. So it's not even enough dust for 1 legendary. I didn't get very many cards, huh? I didn't get very... Huh. Okay, well... So what is the hero power, play spells? The brawl is the recipes, right? A sunken recipe, nice. Alright, well let me... I want to see what they think of Paladin and what they think about Priest. And what is their Priest? And is the Colossal card in the Priest deck? Because I have no idea how this would work. Silence Priest.
Taranda versus Lunara.
The forest fights back. A loon give me strength.
Oh, this is very aggro. Just a bunch of 1 mana things. Restore 3 health to all characters. If any are still damaged, draw a card. If you've cast a spell while holding this, draw a Naga. Let me just hold on to this. Then turn 1, turn 2, turn 3. Or just coin this out on turn 2 and draw a Naga.
Just resting my eyes.
Is that right? Oh, that's very interesting.
My blood boils for war.
Restore 3 health to all characters. If any are still damaged, draw a card. So I think I coined this out. Hold on to this. This seems very aggressive, right? Maybe I do need to use this draw engine. Double Northshire. If you cast 3 spells while holding this, draw 3 cards.
Fire and blood!
Why is there so much card draw?
What?
Interesting. Battle Cry. Refresh an empty mana crystal for each spell you've cast this turn. 0. Why is that good? This is not helpful, man. Like, it really is not.
I wonder.
I also wonder.
Is someone injured?
Fire and blood!
Like, what on earth am I supposed to do with this? Is there some crazy combo that I need to draw? Why didn't she get mana? Why did she draw? What? If you've cast 3 spells while holding this, choose an ancient relic, 3 left. I just need...
Right away.
Okay. Wow, this is awful. Like, this is like...
Good morning, my beautiful cow.
I've got everything except
We have plotted long.
the combos.
Now we rise.
Restores 3 health to all characters. I draw 1 card. Ah man, I can sacrifice my own dudes to draw cards. That seems crazy, right?
Time grows short.
What the other? Draw 2 cards, okay. This is absolutely ridiculous right now.
Right away.
Alright, I need to draw, basically. Oh, Jesus. This is so bad.
Is someone injured?
I need to draw? Choose a minion. It steals 1 health from
I
all
appreciate
other
your
minions.
efforts.
Yeah, you're welcome. From all other minions. I've cast a spell, right?
Tell me, Snow. You've done as I asked.
Swim back from whence you came.
This is not good. This is not a good deck. What is this deck? I need to play 1 more. Well, thanks for leaving the spell discount guy alive.
war.
Good. Good for you.
Hey, time goes short.
Oh man, these combo decks that I should have played this first. I just realized I just should have played that first because I get a copy of it. If you've played a Naga while holding this, get a copy. Yeah, I should have played that first.
Fabrics fit for her majesty.
What is... Four, five, six. No, I wanna...
Leave me to my work.
Gain 1 for each spell you've cast this turn. I mean, I get it. I get the combo. I really do. It's just not... It's not very good. Trying to make this work. Not sure why she's playing like that, seems like a bad play. Dredge, if it's a spell, reduce its cost by 3. Sure. Why are these in my deck? Right, draw 3 cards.
Fit for her majesty.
Choose a minion, steals health from all other minions. +2 and then plus another 2. Discover a spell. Dredge again. These cards. So I basically drew my deck backwards. These are the cards I'm supposed to play first. Yeah, I just drew my deck backwards basically. Really? I don't think that's what I would have done. Really? That's not what I would have done. That's really not. That really is not what I would have done. I want to get this out there, right?
We have plotted long enough. Now we rise.
After you cast a spell, this becomes a copy of that. Cost 1. Nope. Random colossal minion to your hand, it costs 1. Oh, that sounds kinda good. Shuffle 5 random spells. I think I need a colossal.
Revere her.
Add a random colossal minion to your hand, it costs 1. I need us to turn this game around. She's playing pretty badly, by the way. Like, the way she trades is not advisable.
Good morning, my beautiful kill.
Alright, random colossal. Give your... if you control... Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Hold up. Hold up. Give me those. Oh, that is not good at all. Man. Discover a minion of the same type. These are beasts. Gee.
Job done.
Eight. Three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Wouldn't I amalgam into amalgam? Oh, that's cool. I need some big cards because I'm gonna lose the game if I don't. Five, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, I think I'm gonna lose. I don't think I can win this. Wild. Oh, Lyra's in here. Oh, okay. Okay, so I basically just didn't draw my combo, right? That's not useful at all. That's not useful at all. It's not useful at all!
I cannot.
Wait, what? Yeah, I can.
cannot.
Oh, attack. Attack or less. Yeah, I just drew all my combo backwards. I don't really believe in combo decks. Just cause like stuff like this can happen. Friendly minion, 5/5 copy of it. I'm not gonna have any minions left on the board by the time she's done.
I am out of cards.
This is so bad. Incredible bad. Oh, this is draw a Naga. I'm not gonna draw Nagas anymore.
Hey, I got you, friend.
She can basically just do nothing and win the game. Oh yeah, there you go.
It's going to be okay.
Growth, life, happiness,
Oh.
and friends.
She has Guff too? Isn't her deck just much better
This
than
must be the
mine?
way.
Isn't her deck just like way better than mine? I don't even have a Colossus in this deck. Her deck is just way better than mine. What on earth? Silent Priest.
That rope's burning again.
It's going to be okay.
Only one card left. You honor the Earth Mother.
This gives me very little confidence in Priest, to be honest. This deck is awful. Why would anyone... Nope. Alright, let's stop doing that for a while. I do need to win a Tavern Brawl to get this deck, right? I'll get this card. Yeah, get the pack, I mean. Let me get out of there for a while. Let me delete the decks that I never play. Control Quest Priest? I have the quest? No, I don't. I don't have a quest. What the? I don't have the quest. Why is it Control Quest Priest? I delete that. This other stuff I haven't played in ages, so let's just not worry about these. Alright, so what is this with Naga Demon Hunter? What is this? What? Okay, we don't have Colossal. That's just a whole lot of beasts and nagas, which I don't really understand. Field of Strife? Don't really understand that either. Alright, what are we doing? Naga? Naga. Naga. Immune or attacking, if you cast a spell, it attacks a lowest health enemy. Deal 3 damage, cost 0 if you've played the Naga while holding this. Reduce the cost. If you cast 3 spells while holding this, summon 2 copies of this. I have bad experiences with holding stuff and then casting spells. That's also a Naga, I guess. Oh. Zola the Gorgon. We can get a copy. If you're holding a spell while... If you cast a spell while holding this... Taunt, draw a card maybe. Get a copy. I only have one of those. The next spell you play costs 1 less. Taunt Battlecry, swap the cost of a random spell in each player's hand. I don't know if that's ever gonna work. If you cast a spell while holding this, deal 3 damage. That sounds okay. And then the rest I just need spells, right? Everything else needs to be spells. Oh, wait. A spell? What's the thing that's repeatable this turn? Did that get rotated out? Oh, that got rotated out. I am unhappy with the fact that... Because there was the glaive thing that you can cast. Each time you kill a minion, you can repeat it. Give your hero +2. Give your hero plus attack. Summon Fell Wings, probably not the hero we need. Draw a card, reduces cost by 1 is probably good. Attack and draw a card. Deal 1 damage to all minions, honorable kill. Gain 1 attack on this turn. Draw a card, outcast, draw another, probably. Draw cards. Outcast this costs 1, probably, right? And is this just like way too aggressive? So did I miss anything that I wanna add to this? It's just like Naga and spells. That's not very smart. Draw your 2 lowest cost minions. Summon a 4/2 Demon with a Rush. If it dies, summon another. That sounds kinda good. What would I take out to put that in? Not sure. Alright, so this just seems like a very not very well thought through deck. Naga.
Versus Jaina.
My sorcery will prevail.
This ends now!
Alright, I just went from all spells into all Nagas. Battlecry, your next spell you play costs 1 less. Reduce the cost of a left and right mode card. You know what? Let me go for the discount.
Job's done.
So I have played a spell while holding this. Taunt, Death Roll, draw a Naga. Oh yeah, you're gonna spend 2 whole mana doing 1 damage? Alright.
Is this the way?
Job done.
Next spell you play costs 1 less. Okay, she's gonna play a whole button of max. Deal 3 damage, costs 0 if you play the Naga while holding this.
Sorry, Squishy, I'm working.
Vengeance is mine!
Is this the way?
Draw a card. This draws a card. Right. Okay, it's time to put that into action, I think. That's not the hero I wanted.
The way?
That's also not right. That's embarrassing. Let's go ahead and do that. I guess I did do 6 damage to her face. I guess that's okay. Cast a spell while holding this. Do 3 damage. I need to finish her sooner rather than later, right?
The Queen's trove is forbidden. Job's done.
Not sure if I can aggro her down from this point.
Engage. Observe. Analyze. Engage.
I would say as playing against Abyssal Curse Fatigue deck, I already hate it, yeah. Ah, fatigue decks, am I right? Alright, so can I kill her before she kills me? +2/+2. Deal 3 damage. 7, 8. If you cast a spell while holding this, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Vengeance is mine!
Job's done.
Well, either she kills me or I kill her. How is this? I have 10-inch fatigue cards in my deck by turn 10. Yeah. Yep. Oh, I survived! Aggro! Not bad. I mean, she was only 1 turn off from defeating me. But sometimes you just need to aggro, am I right? Alright, that's not too bad. Let's go back to the brawl. Try another brawl. So the priest was awful. Maybe try a paladin? Try and get some ideas as to how to build these things. I should definitely try Piranha Shaman, just because it's so dumb, right? Piranha Shaman, it's just piranhas. And try and make Piranha Shaman work.
Arthas versus Malfurion.
I must protect the world.
For Lordaeron.
Okay, there's my Leviathan. Rush Divine Shield. After this attacks Dredge. Do I hold on to this? Tradable lifesteal, deal 1 damage to all enemy minions. Maybe I don't hold on to this. I might need an AoE, I'm not sure. Battle Cry, give a random mech in your hand. I need to have a mech for this to discover a mech. After any minion loses Divine Shield, give a minion in your hand +5/+5. That's interesting. Or enemy minions. Alright, good of him. Not to. Oh my god.
A misstep.
What? What? How did that happen? I didn't even. You don't have to put it here? You don't have to put it. I barely touched it and it cast. Better cry Dredge. If it's a minion, give it this minion's attack and health. Why would you do that? I barely touched the card and it just played. Wait, didn't that say if you have enough minion? Oh, what? If you have the mana to play the card, draw it. Oh, you must have dredged the other 0 cost thing. Oh yeah, let's get the other let's get another copy of that.
Hail and well met.
Dredge, if it's a minion, give it this minion's attack and health. Basically, you want to dredge a spell, isn't that right? Because you don't want to give a minion this minion's attack and health. Under no conditions do you want to turn something into a 2/2. Unless it's a 1/1. Better cry, discover a mech, it costs 1 less, okay.
Initializing descent.
Alright, so you... Oh, that's interesting. Discover a mech.
It went back together.
I don't want that. I don't want to restore 8 health to the enemy hero, right? Those are not good mechs. So when I dredged, I left 2 mechs down the bottom, isn't that right? What is this, by the way? 7 mana. Okay, 7 mana, 14/7. Seems OP. He did spend everything doing that. You know what? Let me just put this down.
Job's done.
After a minion loses Divine Shield, give a minion in your hand +5/+5. Alright, well maybe this is how you make this work. Okay, I get it. You buff this guy by losing Divine Shield on this guy.
We must defend Storm through unity.
Unless you buff this guy instead. Go on, take the health. Take the health. Seven. Why didn't you take the health? Are you crazy? Why didn't you take the health? Why didn't you? Why did you not? You thought I was kidding? You ain't seen nothing yet. Oh, I got Cario. So this dredges and then this draws. So you just dredge and draw. Dredge and draw. Oh, that's very interesting. Too bad I don't have any Colossi. I only have the priest one and I have no idea how to use it. I didn't buff this, by the way, so that still doesn't work. I buffed this guy twice somehow. Oh, look how big you are. Crazy.
Just resting my eyes.
After friendly minion loses Divine Shield, given in your hand +1/+1 lose durability. Okay. Taunt Divine Shield. Deal 2 damage to all enemies. Equip immovable object. I can't buff my dude though, can I? That's a shame.
Our hardships only strengthen our resilience.
So this Itiro takes half damage rounded up. Dredge.
I'm running out of time. Remember the fallen.
Oh, he's dead already. I didn't see that. I didn't see that. Okay, so this is interesting. Interesting because the opponent didn't have any removals for giant stuff on the board. The problem for me though is that I don't have any of those legendaries, so I can't make that deck. Right, it's not useful for me because I don't have the minions to make that deck. What is standard core? Okay, what are the core legendaries, by the way? I didn't check this. Charge lifesteal. After you play a card without cast, return this to your hand. I mean, it's way too slow. It's 2 mana per pop, unless you can buff it somehow. Ah, scenarios. Oh, you choose one card to have both combined, huh? Alright, King Crush and Harmmaster Shore. Looking for Paladin. Calicos spell damage, yeah, that's not that good. Oh, Ragnaros is here. So a whole lot of healing. Potentially. Please play all cards your opponent played last turn. Is that ever good? Lyra the Sun Shard. Van Cleef and Greymane are here. Oh, Alaki is here. Return all spells you played last turn to your hand. Maybe we want Kragwa. Jaraxxus, Jacklick, Crawley, Elise, Zola, Brand, double Battle Cry. Colossal, it does not count as a Battle Cry. You can't multiply a Colossals. Discover a new hero power. It's only Bran. Oh, it's only Reno, I mean. Only Reno that's really good, right? Maybe Bran, double Battle Cries, although we don't really have a Battle Cry. Aren't a lot of the Nagas Battle Cries? Would you brand Naga deck? Yeah, a lot of these are battle cries. Maybe you would put Bran into this. What would you take out? Probably like Sigil of Alacrity. Let me take that out. Consider putting Bran in here, because even if you just Bran and then turn that into a fireball, right? 4 mana 6 damage, plus a 4/4 body, or like Bran this guy, get 2 copies instead of just 1. Maybe. Okay, so let's think about Piranha Shaman. Like how dumb is this? Let me put Gregoire in here. And Piranha. How do you spell Piranha? How do you spell Piranha? No, that's not how you spell it. How do you spell Piranha? Go back to standard. Piranha. 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 Schooling, add 3 Piranha Swarms to your hand. At the end of your turn, add a Piranha Swarmer to your hand. Piranha Swarmer. Battlecry and Death Row, summon a Piranha Swarmer. And this is after you summon a Piranha Swarmer, gain +1 attack. And so then, alright, Piranha and then copy. How many copy? Copy, repeat. Cast a copy of a Fire Frost or Nature spell. Alright, so that's not a nature, so we don't want to do that. Copy a friendly minion. Would you would you just copy? Would you copy Piranhas, or is that like really stupid? Would you 5 mana Faceless Manipulator into a Piranha? No, because you have to summon. You have to summon the Piranha. This doesn't count as summoning a Piranha, right? Create a golden copy of a random card in your hand. Sure. Alright, that's all the copies. Is there a repeat? Return, repeat. Repeat the last battle cry you played. Yeah, alright, repeat. Return. Return a friendly minion from the battlefield to your hand. This can't be right. This can't be good. And then like, let's just put this in because I'm scared. Anything that synergizes with having a whole lot of minions on the board. A Piranha is a beast. Is it something that happens every time we play a beast? Like Bloodlust, right? Piranhas into Bloodlust. Assuming the Piranhas actually stick on the board, which they probably won't. Give your minions +1/+1, give your Murlocs an extra 1/1. So these are not Murlocs. These are beasts. That's a Murloc though. Give your minions +1/+1, I guess. Draw a card, it costs 3 less. At the start of your turn, draw a Murloc. There's only 2 Murlocs. Probably not. Flame Tongue Totem? Maybe. Maybe a Flame Tongue Totem. Deal 2 damage dredge. It's not that kind of deck. Discover a Fire, Frost, or Nature spell. Put a Sunken... What is the Sunken Scroll? Add a fire from your class to your hand. Okay. Piranha. So, Beast. Anything that synergizes with having a lot of Beast on the board. Destroy a beast, gain +1/+1. No. Choose a friendly beast. Shuffle 3/3/3 copies into your deck. And then just a shellfish. What if we just like put that in for no reason at all, except that it's a 4-mana 7/7. Alright, cool. Good plan. Do I expect this to work? No. Not at all. I just want to see it though.
Morgul versus Medivh!
See, the problem is that the mage can just hero power down the piranhas. That's a really big problem for us. Is just the hero power, right?
The deity mine is mine.
Oh, good. Trogs. Well, we are screwed. Yeah, completely screwed. Boy, that counters me real hard.
Ruins dead ahead.
That's gonna be okay on turn 6. Or on turn 5, I can freeze. It's okay on turn 5. Because I can coin it out and then fill his board with...
The wails of these caverns chill me.
Piranhas! Turn 4. Alright, here you go. 4 mana 7/7. I really hope he doesn't trade into that.
Observe, analyze, engage. Error, hot bucket.
Nice. Very good. Oh, you think you're so clever, mage? You think you're so clever.
Nothing can stop me. Nothing.
Yeah? Nothing can stop you. Nothing.
Awesome!
Job done.
Wait, they're different colors? Oh! They're different colors! They're the same though. Rush after you summon a piranha swarm. I can't believe that worked. Although it wasn't the piranhas that beat him, it was actually the 4-mana 7/7 and the guy that just freezes the whole board. The piranhas didn't do anything. The piranhas did absolutely nothing. Turns out 4-mana 7/7 pretty good. Also, freezing the whole board pretty good. Okay, so what is the recipe's take on Demon Hunter?
Illidan versus
The piranhas helped a little bit. The piranhas broke the divine shield, right? And like took a hit.
This ends
They didn't do completely
now.
nothing. I need this to be outcast. On turn 1, I have to coin after this and then I draw a card after this, so I can't play this on turn 1 like this. Let me chuck all these back. Oh, that's awful. Why would anyone...
Sorry, Squishy, I'm working.
Why would anyone spend 4 mana to draw their 2 lowest cost minions?
Sorry, Squishy, I'm working.
4 mana draw 2. Really? They may attack an additional enemy minion. How does this work? So if I do this, I just hit that, do I get another attack?
Vengeance is mine!
Okay, that's interesting.
Sorry, Squishy, I'm
It remembers what you have attacked. It remembers whether you attacked minion or face. And when you attack the minion, it uses the minion hit, and it keeps the face hit.
You smudged it!
Interesting.
Job's done.
Interesting.
The moment is upon us.
Taunt Battlecry, if you've cast 3 spells while holding this, summon 2 copies. Oh, I can do that by turn 6 for sure. Great. I swear 4 mana draw 2 is too slow. And it drew those out of sequence, so I can't outcast this anytime soon. I mean, it expects you to empty your hand. If your hand is completely empty, then this is kind of valuable. I don't have any 1 mana minions, because I drew the 2 lowest cost and they're both 2 mana. Rush, Death Rattle, put a Sunken Defense. Yeah, let me
Her
just
reign ends here. The
chuck
queen
that in there.
Job done.
So if I dredge now, I get the Sunken Defector. After this attacks, charge. After this attacks, deal 5 damage to random enemy minion. Oh, that's really good, actually.
The moment is upon us.
That needs to die. Ugh. Oh, this is so bad. Can I? That's interesting. I need drawing stuff in the wrong sequence. If these were the other way around, that would be great. I outcast this and then get another Naga. So that's ready. He's gonna have a Colossal. What do you think those are? If you've cast a spell while holding this,
Coil Scar, stay alert.
it probably interrupts spells. Do I interrupt this one or this one? That's super awkward. Immune while attacking. I need to kill the
Her
Colossal
reign
first.
ends here. The queen falls.
Of course it does. Of course it does. And then that's how we lose, right? Naga Giant.
Skewer them! Skewer them!
Vengeance is mine!
I should have tested for freezing trap. Yeah, no, I definitely should have tested for freezing trap. It's okay, she still might mess up.
You better watch your step at this.
Jesus. No, this is awful. 4 mana, draw your 2 lowest cost minions. This is awful. I would have taken any other card draw.
What are you waiting for?
Explosive trap just kills me. Okay.
A watery grave awaits.
Her reign ends here. The queen falls. Job done.
How is this? As usual, you need to have proven decks, even at low levels, to have a hope of winning. Gets worse every release. Yeah. Yeah. Their ladder system. Their ladder system, it puts you it pushes you up so fast that like you can't play a good deck and then play a bad deck. Like you just lose every time you play something that's bad. And because there's floors every 5 levels, you can't try out other things. You can only play your best deck, because if you try anything else, you just lose and lose and lose and lose and lose and lose. It's really like anti-fun, actually. Priest. I tried Demon Hunter, Shaman. What is the recipe take on Shaman? I mean, my experience of the ladder is basically all the way from the bottom. Everybody's net decking. Everybody's playing top tier decks, all the way from the bottom to the top. How is this? Yeah, it is, and I've lost my favorite decks that I've been playing for what feels like years. Yeah.
Morgul versus Gul'dan.
Your soul shall be mine.
Oh. Wait, this is just free Shaman. How is this? So now I have to get the necessary legendaries to get close to 50% wins even at bronze, silver. Yeah. Well, yes and no. I think if you look at the
storm is in me.
if you look at the meta snapshots, there's usually like maybe 1 or 2 cheap aggro decks up there that is like fast enough where you can sneak in a few wins, even though it's objectively not very good, but it's fast enough that you just get lucky and you win a few games. It's not ideal though. Like for one, there's not much variety, and secondly, you're basically like just gambling on RNG. And you're right, however, everybody plays Battlegrounds. Everybody plays Battlegrounds because you don't need to buy packs. You don't need to have the right cards, alright? Like everybody gets the same minion pool each time. The ladder is very, very repetitive. And like for a free-to-play guy like me,
The Queen's trove is forbidden.
you can afford to maybe have like 1 deck. This guy's not playing any minions, so I'm not sure if I should dredge that, to be honest. I guess I don't have to draw that many cards.
I've heard of it.
That's not bad. I do need minions on the board. How is this? I think they need more pre-made decks too, or a built-in Hearthstone where you can take net decks from within the game. I find that annoying trying to find a deck online that I have the cards for. Well, I mean, there's the autofill. They improved like the auto deck generation or they tried to, specifically for the purpose that don't worry about that, right? Specifically for the purpose of like not. How is this? Is autofill good? Yeah, it's not. That's the point I was trying to get into. I was getting to is that it's just awful. Autofill is awful. So the idea is that you just autofill and it's a decent deck, but that's not true, right? You autofill and it's not good enough for ladder, even at bronze, even at the bottom of bronze.
No. Trust me.
Hey, this deck is super annoying that I'm fighting against.
Drown in your sorrows.
Give your minion spell damage +1. Why would that be in the deck?
Hey, I got you, friend.
Okay, I mean there's the spell damage synergy, right? Can I keep enough minions on the board for this to be worthwhile?
Haven't heard of me?
Oh, Jesus Christ.
You will.
I can't believe Tamsin is allowed. I have to kill it, right? I have to kill it. Does that deck do anything other than play curses? It's basically got no minions in it. Unbelievable! I thought Blizzard were the ones who decided that decks that weren't interactive were bad.
Frost bites sharper than bang.
I need to draw, right? How's that useful? That's not useful. Okay, alright, 3 Piranha Swarmers and then what? Can I get him to just mill himself?
Fresh out of the oven.
Jesus. Freeze a minion, draw a card. Deal 3 damage, honorable kill, which I'm not gonna get 3 damage. Piranha, Piranha. Piranha. I just keep putting things on the board until he runs out of removals. Repeatable this turn.
Fresh out of the oven.
Okay, Brukan, here you go.
My time has come to give everything I've got.
I'm gonna 6 damage enemy hero. Heal myself. No, I'm not gonna heal myself. I'm gonna get minions. I'm gonna use this to kill that guy. No, this is heal myself. Maybe I should have pressed that instead. Doesn't really matter.
You know nothing of death. Allow me to teach you.
Unbelievable.
Side effects? No. Trust me.
Alright, good. Yeah, thank you for having minions. Thank you for finally having minions. How is this? Isn't there a kill enemy hero with no cards in deck opponent character card pool? In opponent's character... what? Kill enemy hero with no card in deck? In opponent character card pool. Isn't that the... are you talking about the priest? Fatigue damage hurt opponent card.
I'm almost out of cards.
I don't know if she has it in her deck. There is a... what does that say? Spit them back out? Permanently destroy all minis? Okay. There is a card that makes any damage to your hero on your turn damage the opponent instead. I don't know if she has it. Fire spell damage. Your nature spell costs 1 less. After you cast a frost spell, gain 3. Why would that be good? Anyway, yeah, get frozen.
Who stole all my cards? Who stole all my cards?
Well, look, she's almost out of resources, alright? 3 swarmers. 1, 2, 3, 4. I need to keep 4 mana. No, I need to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I need to keep 7 mana. Which means I do it right now.
So many choices.
Where I get my guys back. The question is, can I survive this? She should just... should she press the hero power every turn? Maybe she should. Alright, good. That clears stuff for me. Thanks very much. This is 2 damage to all enemy minions.
Who knows what secrets will uncover? Drown in your sorrows.
Jesus. I have to play those. This deals an extra damage. One, two, three.
Well done, Cretan.
We're not done yet. How is it? I think I should just give you another episode to win. Yeah, probably. Let's see. Let's see if she has it. No.
We hunger for vengeance.
Jesus. Okay, so there's definitely too many abyssal. There's too many abyssals. And they do too much damage. That is like the worst deck. The most uninteractive deck ever. And not only is it like really bad to play against, it's something that Blizzard put in the recipe. So Blizzard knows this. They designed this deck. And it's awful to play against. I thought they were against this sort of thing. Ah, can you imagine if the entire ladder is just that deck? It's gonna be awful. Okay, so what are we doing? Silence Priest, Zoo Buff Paladin Mech. How is this? Yeah, again, it's beyond incompetent for them to use that card. I mean, there's just too many abyssals. How is this? In my opinion, the ladder is that deck. 3 out of 4 games. Yeah, no, of course it is. Of course it is that deck. Of course everybody plays the most annoying, obnoxious deck in the world. So yeah, I mean, there you go. There you go, Blizzard. Good job. And Reddit is full of complaints about it. What they should do is have it so that the Abyssal Curse only does damage on the second tick. They can make it do more damage, but it only does damage on the second tick, not the first tick. That would completely destroy that deck. That nerf. Alright, so I have Sunken City. I have this guy, whatever he is. Blackwater Behemoth, Colossal +1 lifesteal. At the end of your turn, force a random enemy minion to attack the Blackwater Behemoth. I'll see you later, Harbour. Force a enemy minion to attack the Blackwater Behemoth. So this basically just heals you for 8 immediately. But why is that good? Under what conditions is that good? Silence a friendly minion, then deal damage equal to its attack randomly split among all enemy minions. Dredge, if it's a spell, reduce its cost by 3. I don't know what the... I don't know if I want to build this deck. Refresh an enemy from 0 mana 1/1. I don't understand what the priest deck is supposed to be. Spells? Spell Priest. When you cast a spell, Sunken Ritual, silence a minion and summon 2 copies of it. Silence a minion and summon a copy of it. Silence a minion and summon 2 copies of it. Is this or is this not just getting big ass minions and just silencing Alright, how many silences do we have? Silence. That's it? That's. Oh wait, no. Standard cards. How many silences do we have? Silence a minion, give us 3 health. We don't want to silence enemy minions. We don't want to use a minion to silence a minion. Okay, so then what minions are good after they are silenced? And then do we also put a whole lot of spells? Do we also make this a spell priest? Gain 1 for each spell you've cast this turn. Maybe this and Lyra, the Sun Shard. Discover a spell from your deck. Draw a minion if it's a dragon. Get a bunch of rush. That's not really gonna work, I don't think. Give your minions +2 health, last 3 turns. Draw 2 minions, swap their health. Swap their stats, I mean. Probably not. Lifesteal 4 damage. Take control of an enemy minion. Death Rattle, give it back. Maybe. We'll find out. So Lyra the Sun Shard. Divine Shield, Lifesteal, Death Rattle, shuffle a fragment into your deck that resummons Mida when drawn. So if we copy Mida, that's kind of good. But we don't want to silence it, we only want to copy it. Crap. Can we trigger this Death Rattle? Play all cards your opponent played last turn. Trigger the Death Rattle of every friendly minion that— oh, I see. I see. That's how you get a lot of Midas. Maybe we don't have this. Trigger the Death Rattle of every minion. Of every friendly minion that died this game. I think I don't do the spell. The spell thing. Death Rattle, and then just get a big ass Colossus. Oh, and Silence. If you had 7 Elven Balls died this game equipped with Sword. Oh, this can work because it doesn't matter if they're silenced. Only the last one can't be silenced. This is gonna be interesting, isn't it? Amalgam? Death Rattle Priest? I mean, this seems very silly. Oh. Death Rattles. Trigger the Death Rattle of every friendly minion that died this game. So it died. It doesn't need to have triggered the Death Rattle when it died, right? If this dies... oh, do I play the Nerubian Egg, or is that silly? Naval Mind seems... no, I don't think I actually want Naval Mind. Naval Mine, I mean. I should just look at death rattles. Elven Boar. I'm scared of drawing too many cards though. But I should have some card draw. Probably could use a little bit of delay. Your death rattle cards cost 1 less. Would that be useful? Death rattle, if this wasn't honorably killed, resummon Korak. Alright, I want this guy. If it wasn't honorably killed, resummon. Death rattle deal 5 damage to your hero. Maybe. Oh no, because that's gonna guarantee do 5 damage to your hero when you summon Zyrella. This will guarantee give them... Oh, can you mill? Can you mill them with this? Because every one of these that dies, they draw 2 cards, right? If you keep copying it, and then you activate that, don't they just draw a whole bunch of cards? Right? Death rattle will give all minions in your hand +2/+2. That might be a little slow. Tyrion, draw your highest cost minion. That's probably good. Not sure about Kian. And then Humongous Owl because it's funny. And then maybe just that guy because, you know, healing. Seems very silly. I don't have any spells, right? Hardly any spells. I probably need... board clear. 1 damage to all enemy minions, upgrades when you have 5 mana. That's kind of a board clear. After you cast a shadow spell, deal 1 damage to all enemies. I don't have enough shadow spells. Well, I do have a few shadow spells actually. Maybe not enough. Resurrect friendly death rattle minions. Yes. Yes, thank you. Deal 3 damage to a minion, honorable kill, summon a new copy of it. Maybe, probably use it on my own guy actually. I probably want Polynova. Alright, this seems silly, but let's try it.
Tyrande versus Malfurion.
My beloved Tyrande.
My dear Malfurion.
Elven Boar. So it says if you had 7 Elven Boars die this game, equip the Sword of Truths. They can be silenced when they die. Only the last one can't be silenced when they die. What do you think Malfurion's thinking? I can't play the other one. Because I need a backup, right? I need to make sure I have a final copy of it.
Time waits for no one.
Hey, you know what?
Just resting my eyes.
Right. That's a 4/4, 1/5. I don't need to heal yet. Are you sure, Malfurion? Are you sure you don't want to hit the ball?
The Queen's trove is forbidden.
5. Not sure what he's doing, but he needs to do it better.
Priceless.
Honorable kill, summon a new 3/3 copy of it.
We're going on a dangerous voyage. You in?
I do want him to kill that thing because I want to draw a card at this point.
This is not what we stood for. Job done.
So he's playing Colossal. All sorts of Colossal deck is what he's playing. Right. 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 Silence a minion, give it health. I don't want to do that.
Do you hear, Almenor?
Right. That clears. But then I don't have... Well, maybe I get lucky with this.
Job's done.
Alright, I have one ball. Upgrade, I maybe I should have traded it. It upgrades when traded. I should have traded it. Probably. I haven't found my... Okay, there's my copies. Silence a minion, summon a copy of it. Put a Sunken Ritual. Do I really silence the boar and get a copy? Maybe I do. Oh, is he gonna kill the boar here?
to ruin.
Naga Giant. That's not good at all, is it?
Do you hear, Amnon?
I have too many silence cards. I just realized. Although I also haven't drawn my 4-mana 7/7s, so there's that problem. Yeah, I don't need these. I don't need those. Oh man, this is really bad. Unbelievable. Oh wow!
My hand is too full.
Can you draw any worse? I guess not. I'm gonna take these out and put big cards in. Like, much bigger cards in. Or maybe card draw. Take these out, put in card draw. That's probably the better idea. I suspected I needed card draw, I just didn't think it would be this bad.
Growth, life, happiness, and friend. From the smallest seed.
What is it? Okay. What time is it?
That rope's burning again.
Randomly split among all enemies. Yeah, this is not enough, right?
Those we love are never truly lost.
Korak is back.
It does bring back Korak, that's so funny. Restore 5 health, flip each turn.
Job's done.
So this... At the end of your turn, force a random enemy minion to attack the Blackwater Behemoth. But that only happens once, like if I copy it, it doesn't happen again. And it's only 8 attack.
That rope's burning again.
Silence a minion, summon a copy of it. can copy this guy. Which doesn't save me. Deal 5 damage. He has lethal.
Just resting my eyes.
Are you sure that's
Only one card left. Oh, I hope it's good.
This was a 10-10.
The Queen's trove is forbidden!
I'm into heal myself. Doesn't really matter, I lose
Where'd my
anyway.
deck go?
Yeah, these two are completely useless. I need to ditch those and get other cards. Those were at the bottom of my deck, which is not helpful. Yeah, no, I think we should just go aggro. Like these slow decks are just not that good, especially since they favor whoever has more legendaries, basically. Like whoever has the bigger legendaries is favored. So like cheap aggro, cheap small aggro stuff is basically what we want to do. Draw 2 minions, swap their stats. Under what conditions would that be good? None, right? Although, does it matter if we... It's like we like draw this, and then we draw this, and we swap the stats. Oh, that's awful, yeah, don't do that. Let's go ahead and Northshire Cleric there. Alright, I want to make one more deck. Let's think about this Paladin? Question mark? After you cast a holy spell on this, cast it again on another friendly minion. Now the question is, what holy spells? Holy spells. On this, cast it on another friendly minion. So it has to be a targeted holy spell. That's not targeted. Give a minion +2/+1 in Divine Shield against lifesteal at end of turn. Okay, that's 1. That's 2. Whenever this attacks, reduce cost of holy spells in your hand by 1. right? Set a minion's attack and health to 1, give stats it lost to a minion in your hand. You wouldn't do it on your own guys, right? Alright, let's... I mean... Let me think about this. Give +1 to all... Nope. Oh really? That's it? So this only synergizes with those two? Are you serious? I'm not making this deck. This is awful, right? What am I missing? Give a minion plus 4/5/5 and Divine Shield. Cost 1 less for each mana you've spent on holy spells this game. Okay, if we have 2 more of those, it's still only 6. It's still only 6 spells in total that this thing actually synergizes with. Is there anything that can return... Discover a holy spell. Return all holy spells to your hand, Cario? The other Cario, which I don't have. Is it return? It's not return, is it? Copy, add a copy of each you've cast. What is this, by the way? It's just a friendly max summon and copy. Oh, that's kind of good. It's not copy. What is it? Not this one. I should just... If I type in holy... Did it cycle out? It cycled out. It cycled out. Okay, so then the other question is, would we set a minion's attack and health to 1, give the standard loss to a minion in your hand? Would we do this? And then would we put a... That's the only charge minion in the entire game? Seems super bad, man. It seems super bad. Draw a holy spell. Draw a minion, return a health to your hero equal to its cost. If you're holding a holy spell, gain taunt, divine shield. Draw a minion equal to... It seems really bad. After you cast a holy spell, summon a 2/2 medic with lifesteal. I don't know, it doesn't seem very good. What is this about mechs? Scan the bottom 5 cards, draw any mechs found this way. What is this? Divine Shield Battlecry, summon a copy of this. Give your other mechs Divine Shield and Taunt. Why would you do this? Oh, if you can give it a lot of stats, then you would do this. But if you can't give it a lot of stats, then that's really bad. Naval Mine? Buff the Naval Mine? Mech Paladin? Fire 5 rockets. At enemy minions, deal 2 damage each. This doesn't seem very good, to be honest. Mech Paladin. Because we have buffs, right? Since we have buffs, we can do the Naval Mine and then buff the Naval Mine afterwards. This is probably too slow. Freeze 2 random enemy minions. 3 mana 3/3. Buff a random mech in your hand. That's pretty good. This might be good. Dredge, I guess. Give a minion +1/+1. Repeat for each enemy minion. Oh, it's not a holy spell though. This only works for holy spells. What can we put at the bottom of our decks? Put a Sunken Sentinel, Divine Shield, Taunt, Lifesteal. It's not a mech though. Don't have any Colossal. Oh, Vanda's still here. This is holy if you want to heal your guys a lot, but I don't think healing's that good, I don't think. Discover a secret weapon or divine shield minion. That's probably not good. After a friendly minion loses divine shield. Don't really have divine shield. Play different 1-cost cards. I don't really have 1-cost cards. Lifesteal, deal 1 damage to all enemy minions. Probably 1 equality. We need equality. We do need some board clear, right? Let's go ahead and put equality consecrate in here. After you cast a spell on this minion, it gains +2 attack. Yeah, but that's not. Repeat the last spell you've cast on a friendly minion on this. The last one. Divine Shield Battle Cry, gain rush if you have at least, if this has at least 4 attack. Not sure how that's useful. Wait, where's Consecrate? Oh, do I want Ragnaros Lightlord? After this attacks a minion, summon a 5/5 defender with taunt. That sounds kind of cool actually. Wait, aren't these super strong? But are they too slow? Let's take out Mothership. Is Templar Captain too slow? Hold the bridge. Where's Consecrate? Oh, there it is. Naval Mine. It is a mech after all. Are there enough mechs for this to be good? Who knows, man. If I want to put in 2 Consecrates, do I take out Equality? Maybe I take out Equality. I have no idea. Alright, let's try a game with this. See what happens. I am not confident in this deck at all. But let's see how it goes.
Arthas versus Nezoth.
Future unwinds, Prince. Your crown will open the way.
For Lordaeron!
Arthas doesn't have much to say to Nezoth. Alright, I don't have any ones. Oh, this is my removal. I forgot about this. I use this against the big guy. Okay, this and this. Okay, I get it. Here comes
Observe, analyze, engage.
we're playing against friggin' Warlock.
Please, help me find Ogre.
I think I do this now. This, maybe I don't. Sunken catch at the bottom of your deck.
Commence obliteration.
Job's done.
Right, that's cool. That's interesting. Very interesting. Right, you take 8 damage. Probably not a good play, but interesting. Oh boy.
Reporting for duty.
Alright, so there's probably not enough card draw in this deck. And maybe putting in the big guys was a bad idea.
Let's see, what do I take?
You put a dredge?
Side effects? No. Trust me.
Alright, let's go ahead and draw. Divine Shield, summon a copy of this. So now there's less likely to be any max because I dredged. So the bottom 5 cards was the bottom 5 cards was 2 max and 3 non-max. I'm taking the 2 max out. So now there's 1 max I put back in. I need to clear the poison guy before I get to turn 8 because I can play the turn 8 rush, the big guy, and I don't want the poison to be on the board when I do.
Let your vessels congeal with
That's good.
milk.
Alright, so I'm gonna delay playing the 8 because I can suck its health. Sucks to be you! Oh, ho, ho. Oh man, that's crazy. I can clear? Do I clear? Do I leave? I'm gonna clear. Do I save the big one? I'm gonna save the big one, and if he has a big minion, I'll play the big one. Play the small one first, I think. I'm talking about the 8 drops. So if I can clear something with the 8-8, I'll do it. If I need a bigger one, I'll play the 15, 14. Oh, there you go. 15, 14, here you go. Give or maybe...
Reinforcements! With me! Cover me!
Frontline fortified!
Right, I still have lethal on board. Divine Shield, Battlecry, summon a copy of this. So it's a 5-5 Divine Shield for 3. Well, 5-3 I mean. So it's 10-6. Oh, that's super awkward, isn't it? Because I can't get to that with what I have.
Which path to choose?
Rude. Jesus. Ah, this freaking game.
With me! Cover me!
Frontline fortified!
He can't have another removal, can he? Yes, he can. It's friggin' game, am I right? Give your other max. Okay, draw a holy spell. Could have used that last turn.
The
Okay.
light guides you.
If an enemy minion deals 3 or more damage, destroy it. Let's go for the Avenge.
Reporting for duty.
When one of your minions die, oh my god! Why did they give Warlocks so many resources?
For duty.
These waters give life.
Alright.
With every step, the light guides you.
These things have taunt.
The battle!
Are you gonna clean that up?
That's interesting. Oh jeez. Alright, well, GG, well played.
Reporting for duty.
Observe, analyze, engage.
I really think they gave Warlock too many resources.
And the cycle of life is reborn anew.
Yeah, no, I thought the Paladin wouldn't work because, like, there's too many pieces. You need a minion, and then the legendary, and then the buffs on the legendary. Like, there's too many moving parts, right? So I didn't think that was gonna work. I guess for now, I just don't have any good decks. Alright, let me open this pack and then I'll end the stream. Oh, actually, don't I have rewards? I do! Hey, maybe I should have put these into my decks. What did I get? Phelan, Uncraftable Legendary, and Murky Mercenary. Ambassador Phelan. Put 3 colossal minions in the bottom of your deck. I could have used that. I could have used that. I could have used that in the mech pal. Wait, no I can't because I don't dredge. None of the colossal ones are mechs, are they? No, I can't use this here because this just... it only pulls mechs out, it doesn't dredge. So who dredges? This doesn't dredge at all. The piranha dredges, doesn't it? Nope. I don't use the dredge mechanic at all, isn't that funny? Does the Naga dredge? That's really funny, nobody dredges. I haven't... okay, who... Demon Hunter. Dredge Demon Hunter. Dredge Druid. I should make a Dredge Druid. Hunter, after your hero attacks Dredge with a beast, reduces cost by 2. Battlecry Dredge if it's a mech druid. Paladin Dredge if it's a minion, give it... yeah, this is awful. Priest Dredge if it's a spell, which it's not likely to be a spell. Rogue Dredge combo draw a card. So either a Dredge Druid or a Dredge Rogue. Pirate. Oh, Shaman. Due to damage Dredge. Maybe I can turn the Burn Shaman. The Burn Shaman basically uses the freeze thing to survive, right? So that dredges. What else dredges? Dredge and reduce cost by 1. I mean, maybe I don't need that many dredges, right? 4 minutes 3, 6. Big yikes. Colossal. So put 3 at the bottom, and I have 4 dredge cards, right? 4 dredge cards, put 3 at the bottom. And then everything is gravy. Restore 5 health to your hero. Reduce the cost of a random spell in your hand by 2. Maybe, maybe not. Alright, so what burn do we have from the Sunken City set? Give your minions spell damage plus 1. Unlikely to... oh, this synergizes... ah, this synergizes with the piranhas. Summon a 3/3 elemental for each spell school you've cast in this game. Maybe not. Discover a fire, frost, or nature spell. Yeah, you know what? I want to put that in. Because I need more damage, right? I need more damage. Cast a copy of... we can't do that. For each spell school... do I like totem into schooling? Or is that really silly? What synergizes with spells? Or maybe... I use this to get more resources? Dormant for 1 turn, rush poisonous. Secretly choose to... oh, I just do this, don't I? Secretly choose to counter something. Taunt, death rattle, draw a card. 4 mana 7/7. What was I gonna do? Let's put the 4 mana 7/7 in there. Sure, why not? I don't know about this anymore. This is kind of weird now. Back to Piranha. I need to put the totem in here. Who do I take out? This is silly. Useful Brewmaster. I'm gonna put the totem in there. So the Piranhas get more stats. No, I didn't want to do that. So the dredge... How do you put things at the bottom of your deck? What is it called? What is... Oh, just bottom, okay. So if I put in here bottom... If I make a dredge shaman... This is a token thing. It's a token thing. It's anti-synergy with the colossals. Although it is only 1 mana. The other dredge class is potentially rogue. Oh, rogue doesn't have any. I don't have the. Alright, well, so much for Dredge Rogue. Summon 2/3 the power of the stealth, put Sunken Vessel, summon 2/3 the power of the stealth. Put an enemy minion in the bottom of your opponent's deck. Okay, that's not useful. Add a bottom pity to the bottom of your deck with a permanent +2/+2, Death Rattle. Not sure if that's any good. Dredge Druid. Swap the hand with the bottom of your deck. Put a Sunken Sentinel, Divine Shield, Taunt, Lifesteal, that's pretty good. Maybe a Dredge Druid. So aside from dredging, what other things can the new Druid do? Draw cards. Draw cards, play spells, refresh empty mana crystal. Yeah, I don't think I have all those to make that work. Anyway, so that's that. I need to fix my Pirate Warrior too. Okay, what else do we have here? Get a bunch of packs. Latest expansion epic card. After you play a Naga refresh 2. I don't know if Naga Mage. I didn't get any legendaries for the Mage, so. I'm not sure if I can make that work. There's a legendary here. Latest expansion legendary. Maybe after I get that, I'll find out if I can make another deck. Alright, opening these packs and then I will end the stream. What do you got? Nothing! Nothing! Nothing again! Shaman. Cast a copy of a Fire, Frost, and Nature spell in your hand. So we need... Look, anything that's targeted is likely to target your own face. Let me just take a look at Shaman spells. Not spells, spell. And anything that doesn't require targeting. I mean, okay, you just get a 8-cost minion, it's frozen though. Among enemy minions, so that's just 10 damage, right? That's doesn't require targeting. What is it, by the way? Fire, Frost, Nature. That requires targeting. That requires targeting. I mean, like, you can just target your own guy and turn into a frog. That's not very good, right? This doesn't require targeting, but it also damages everything. That doesn't require targeting. This doesn't require targeting, but you have to play an overload deck. This doesn't require targeting. So the way this is phrased, copy of a Fire, Frost, and Nature. Nature comes last. So I don't think it will do spell damage and then do the spell. So like that's not that useful if the spell damage comes last. This doesn't really require targeting. Although it kind of does, but it kind of doesn't. That doesn't require targeting. So would you just take out all the targeted spells? How would you win? What's your win condition after taking out all the targeted spells? What on earth is your win condition? I don't even know how that's supposed to work. Yeah, no, I don't. You know what? Alright, that's it for today. I may still have to make a Dredge Druid. Dredge Druid. The problem is I don't have a lot of good Druid cards, so I don't think I have enough cards to really make that work. Let me just go Druid. Like, we just go Legendary. Right? Basically nothing. So, anyway, see you next time. I'm out.